I know I was dark coming and going, but it's not intentional. For some reason, it's dark when I leave. Well, I know why it's dark when I leave. I know why it's dark when I come home. This is the time it is. But we really had a discussion in a group that was both deep and disturbing. And I'm gonna probably try to enlighten you guys about something, because many of you have never had this discussion. You're not aware of it, and you probably think women are being uptight or frigid or anything like that. In a group that I was in, this girl posed a really good question. She said, how old were you the first time that you felt objectified or were approached inappropriately regarding anything sexual? The answers were astounding. Some people was as young as 2 or 3. For me, it was 5. And it was just disturbing to know that we have been going through this our entire lives, and that nobody realizes how traumatic this is. And we took this trauma inward, and we have dealt with it, and it's so normal for us that we don't even react to it anymore. We should very much be reacting to it. And a guy came onto the post, and he made a very good point. His point was, this is why women get so upset when you approach them with a sexual conversation too soon, and you don't even know that. Well, you don't even say too soon. And I said, that is exactly why. I said, when I think about it, that is exactly why. You don't know me, but you're already making me uncomfortable, and you're approaching me with sex like I'm some object or somebody to be used or played with or a toy or something, and it makes me uncomfortable, and it makes me angry, and I don't like it. And you're approaching me with this, and you don't even know me. Hell, I had people who know me approach me with it, and that was worse. The fuck are you blowing a horn at? Because I'm out of your lane. Excuse me, y'all. I've had people approach me with that who do know me, and it was still disturbing, because you have to remember, when someone wants to molest a child, they groom them, they get them to trust them, they get them to let down their guard, and then they hit them with the bamboozle of touching them inappropriately, saying inappropriate things to them, or looking at them inappropriately, something that's inappropriate for somebody so young, or period, it's inappropriate. If they were of age, it's inappropriate, and it shouldn't be happening. And here this person is that you trusted, or you think it's a family member, or you think it's a family friend, or you think it's somebody that you can trust, and they're approaching you with something sexually, and you're young, and you have no idea what's happening or why it's happening. You just know it doesn't feel right. You don't feel right. The situation doesn't feel right. Nothing feels right. And here this person is approaching you with this. So we spend our whole lives going through this. Our entire lives going through this. And we internalize it, and we brush it to the side, and we sweep it under the rug, and we say nothing, and we do nothing. We act like it's not happening to us when it's very much happening to us. It makes us be very overprotective of our children. I'm super overprotective of my daughter when it comes to that. My sister is as well. Overprotective because we have to be, because we know the things that we went through and the things that people are out here in the streets doing. And we know the things that they were doing before it, became really well known that, about predators, and that predators should be exposed and everything like that. We just brushed it under the rug. Oh, that's so nasty. Oh man, Mr. Jones. Y'all don't pay him no mind. Well, yeah, we need to pay Mr. Jones some mind, but Mr. Jones has no business saying the things that he's little girls that's walking down the street. Mr. Jones could expose himself. Mr. Jones always showing his stuff to these girls. That's not normal. But that's how things got brushed under the rug when I was younger, and I'm sure they still do. Family members are still brush, especially in the black community, are still brushing things under the rug like these are not happening to our children. One girl was on the thread and she was saying that her mother knew about her husband, her stepfather, raping her and getting her pregnant. He knew. Took her to have the abortion. Blamed her. Stayed with the man. Now I know you have to know that killed this girl's self-confidence, that killed this girl confidence in adults, that killed her faith in adults, that killed her faith in trusting anything or anyone. Yeah. And she was like, before you guys even asked, my mother knew, and she blamed me. She took me to have the abortion. Mother knew, stayed with the man. So when you guys are just meeting us like on a dating site or anywhere, and you be like, send me some sex. We've heard that our whole lives by people that we've come to trust. And here we are trying to trust you, and you're doing the same exact thing to us. The same exact thing. So when we turn on you guys and we flip, and our attitude is not so nice and not so pleasant, and we're not seeming like we're receptive of it, and we're not receptive of it, here you go, you cold, you trippy, we grown. Well, this was happening to me before I was grown, and now you brought up a memory of it that I had pushed to the back of my mind, and now you brought up a memory of it that I haven't gotten help for because I pushed it to the back of my mind, and everybody swept it under the rug, including me, and I didn't even realize I probably needed to go see somebody and talk to somebody about this. But that still doesn't give you the right to objectify me. That still doesn't give you a right to go in on me and say I'm not being an adult. That still doesn't give you a right to tell me I'm frigid. That still doesn't give you a right to tell me I'm tripping. You met me 2 days ago. Why are you asking me about sexy pictures? How do you know I'm even the type of woman to take sexy pictures? Just because you think I'm sexy doesn't mean I go around taking all type of adult pictures and shit. That doesn't mean that. You don't just assume that about a woman. You don't objectify her, look at her sexually, and just assume the most sexual thing you can think about her. And then say it. And then you voice it. And then she's tripping. She's frigid. She's not being an adult. Really? So the object is to do something wrong to somebody, objectify them, and turn it on them? That makes perfect sense, right? And he was right. We have been through a lot of traumatic experiences we just don't even talk about. We haven't thought about seeking help for because we pushed it far, far in the walls of our memory, and we just don't think about it. But here you go, and you want to drudge up old memories by doing some stuff you don't have any business doing. Are you going that way? Okay. You have no business doing. Saying things to us you have no business on this earth saying. So be mindful of that when you approach a woman who you don't know if she's what type of woman she is. Stop trying to feel us out. You're not hard up for sex. You had sex before. You're not coming into this situation, some young horny teen who's never been sexually involved with somebody. You've been sexually involved with somebody. That doesn't mean that you're gonna have to wait 2 or 3 years or 2 or 3 months even to have sex with us. Who knows? It's not really up to you. It's up to when she's feeling comfortable. And if you don't want a woman that has certain standards for herself, I'm not gonna say standards. I say standards for herself, because it doesn't mean you don't have standards if you if you're, intimate with somebody before the said number I just said. It's not even a set number. It's whenever. She's that you don't respect the standards that a woman has for herself. You don't respect her. Period. Move on. But to call her, say she's not being adult, or tell her she's tripping, or any of that stuff, nah, that's not it. That's not where it's at, and that's not how you make that move. Y'all got to do better, fellas. Seriously, it's got to change. You have to think about the experiences that we went through, that we pushed into our minds, that we didn't even think we needed help for. We don't even realize we need help for. We don't even realize we need to talk to somebody about it, because we're so used to it happening to us, and us just brushing it under the rug and sweeping it under the rug, that you guys have no idea what we've really been through. Have no idea. And just because I say something, they experience something inappropriate, doesn't mean it will actually rape. There are a lot of inappropriate things that happen to little girls. Touches, being made to touch, all kind of things. All kind of things that were inappropriate. People always equate it to rape or molestation, but it's words, it's looks, it's all of that. That's unwanted. All of that is linked into that and wrapped up in that same package. It's all inappropriate. And you guys really got to think about that before you approach us with these type of things and you don't even know us. You don't give things a chance to flourish and grow, and a woman to be comfortable with you and let her guard down enough to be open about those type of things before you go in for the kill. Like, really? I'm telling you, the person who broke my heart the most never did that to me. Never did that to me. Always was appropriate. Until I opened the door to be inappropriate. And I wasn't even being inappropriate. I just felt it was time. And he embraced it. Never has approached me inappropriately. To this day. And we don't really talk that much anymore, but never has been disrespectful. Always been a gentleman when it comes to sex. Anything like that. And when I tell you he can put it down, oh yeah. Don't even have it twisted. But he still was always appropriate. Always. No matter what. Experimenting, trying something new, always appropriate. My comfort level. From the very beginning of anything sexual between us, my comfort level. I don't care what else he did. He was always a gentleman. I would say that. And it's like how hard is it to be a gentleman when it comes to things that are sexual? How hard is it? It couldn't be that hard. You don't just come in full force and act like things should go your way and everything should be your way and it should be your way or the highway. That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. So you guys got to be mindful of that. Be really, really mindful of that when you're approaching a woman, when you're dating. Then just be mindful. And think about what a woman may have been through. Rate, comment, subscribe. Put your experiences below if you don't mind sharing. Share this video because it might help somebody else. So I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm out. Peace.